Guys, it's Lex, and today it's another episode to Grinding to Top 200, and this time I'm gonna showcase some games of my training with the Jinzo deck before RBET Berlin, and I think it's pretty cool because you see how the deck list has evolved during the few weeks I was playing the deck. So I took the deck on 3 weeks notice before the RBET Berlin, and I was playing some casual games just to like get a feeling of the deck and see what was working, what was not working, and just trying to show you the reasoning and the card choice process before I found pretty much the list I took to RBET Berlin. And also there will be few games, some games where I don't resolve future fusions, just to show you how you can win with the deck if you if you don't see the nuke. So just for a reminder, so the list looks like this, except maybe I think I was not on Nobleman of Crossouts ultimately during the RBT Berlin, but that's pretty much the list I took to the tournament. And in the beginning of my tasting, I was playing no Pot of Avarice, maybe no Vortex Trooper. I was playing a higher trap card count. Maybe at some point I took out the Doom Caliber Knight and I put it again. Caius was also like a late addition to the deck, and I was on some compulsory in the main. Like, oh yeah, this should be a Deep Prison, I think, in the list I played at RBT Berlin. So yeah, it was quite some changes, and I'm just gonna show you some of my replays and explain the thought process. So for match number one, I was against this player Scoosh, very experienced, and he was actually on the Fish OTK. So he starts. I go for a gear frame. I still don't know what he plays. I go for Future Fusion and I swing, and it goes through. Okay, so I just set the compulsory. So now I know he's on Frog, and I'm thinking, okay, this might be a Regeki break, but it's actually a Threatening War. And then he goes for Warrior of Greed, get some draws, but just set another card. So yeah, just swing with Gear Frame again, and wait for my Future Fusion here. That's why Silent Judgment shines, because you set it the turn before you go for Future Fusion, and then you you win the game if they got MST. So yeah, get back Future Fusion, go compulsory, bounce the monster, then try to go Future Fusion. It's Shane's Threatening War, so I Shane Silent Judgment. Resolve the Chimeratech Over Dragon. I get back all my monsters, and since Jinzo is here, if it's a trap card, which it is, he can't activate it, so he can't place Gauls, and I just summon Doom Caliber Knight, and he can choose Battle Fader. So this game is straight up OTK, so nothing special happening, but now we're gonna see some differences. So here opponent starts again. You see the hand is pretty bad, like open double Jinzo. And I choose to make a pretty a pretty daring play. So I could have used the Vortex Trooper and shuffle back double Jinzo and see what I get to draw. But since it's an OTK deck, I wanted to push the pace and don't give him too many turns and force him to react. And also, even though it looks very greedy, once I normal summon Jinzo, it means that it's locked out all the trap cards. So Threatening War, for example. So now that I summon Jinzo, he can choose those cards, so he can bring back the Tribune Frog. So that's something I like to try to do against the Frog players, just to lock them up of Tribune Frog. And now they have to have Brain Control on Extender to make a Monarch play. So yeah, swing and can't really react to it. Well, he could MST his own trap card, but that's just a big minus. So here I goes for a Moray of Greed. He passed the turn, so I'm like, okay, maybe I can try to push. So I go for Gear Frame, get Machina Force, discard to bring my Fortress, and sadly, that's just not game, and he had Battle Fader, so yeah, unfortunate, but you can see how much pressure you can put with the Machina engine, even if you don't find a Future Fusion. So yeah, he just has an extender for Swap Frog, and he has the Deep Seeking, which makes Colossal Fighter Armory Arm OTK, so we can go to game number 3. So that's also a thing with OTK decks. I think I might tune in the side deck just to have an answer to this kind of plays, because if they have combo before you, you just lose. So again, open a pretty big machine count, and here you see me having double Cyber Dragon, which means I can't resolve Future Fusion except if I top deck the Vortex Trooper. So that's why he's in the deck, just to make Future Fusion lives again. So yeah, I just go Machina Gear Frame, he goes for Moray of Greed, that's fine, he gets the draws. and set up a Tribune Frog. So that's fine to the set card. He set a trap card and he changed it immediately. So yeah, I think it was a mistake to put Gearframe in defense, but I was afraid he would have a full combo if I leave something to be in attack. So that's why I put Gearframe in defense. And yeah, unfortunately, he played the threatening roar before I could have summoned the Jinzo. So this means the Tribune Frog is live. So yeah, I let him do his thing. So he's just gonna clear the Gearframe and set more cards. So here I try to go for Cyber Dragon, Ichen Waboku as tribute set Cyber Dragon. I don't really know why. I think, yeah, maybe the better play was just to summon Jinzo, normal summon Jinzo. But again, I think I was afraid to get combo heads. So yeah, I just set the Sidra and was my turn. And now you go for okay, Brain Control, take the Cyber Dragon, and I guess for a full loop, no full lock. So I top deck Future Fusion, which is dead, and it will be in this match because both Cyber Dragon are in the grave. That's why I decided to ultimately add the Pot of Avarice as well. So he's on the Teva tech, so he's just stalling as much as he can. So now I have to find a way to, put pressure without getting killed. So I also need to find a trap card just to protect myself. So yeah, I use the Vortex Trooper, gets me a brain control. So I start to steal the dupe. He used Waboku, it's fine. Then I go Emergency Teleport. I think he used Book of Moon because he was afraid of a Black Horse Dragon. So I just make a Torch Ruler. And Red Dragon Arcfiend, and that's why you have to play this deck. This in the extra deck, it's so good at outing this kind of board, like this, the soft lock, or like the full Dandelions token board. So that's really helpful. I think in my run it helped me like once or twice. So yeah, it's really very useful. So yeah, it gets the plus, but at least I clear the board. And yeah, now he needs an extender to clear to special summon the Deep Sea King. So I had Solemn Judgment, thankfully. So he wastes his normal summon. I try to go for game. He has the Bet of Fader, and there's no Doom Caliber on this hand. So unfortunate, and I just hope he doesn't have much. So he goes for Teva, and I top deck the Dead Future Fusion. So now he's just stalling again and again with Teva. So again, I can't attack. But yeah, I top deck Dark Arm Dragon. So so that's why he's in the deck. So yeah, I had one Jinzo, one Freeburn, and one Jinzo Returner. So yeah, that's another bomb in the deck that you have to run. So yeah, it's gonna be very helpful just to clear the Teva, so he can just bounce it back again and again in his hand. And also, now this means he needs Tribune Frog plus the extender to make the King live again. And yeah, we saw one, and so yeah, it's touchy. But well, yeah, you have to go for it. So yeah. I clear my own Red Dragon Arcfiend so he doesn't pop my Dark Arm Dragon, and then I banish it to clear the Battle Fader. So again, he uses normal summon, so I know I'm live one more turn, so that's cool for me. And I hope he doesn't draw much. So he go Battle Step, okay, he used the Book of Moon to clear that, so I guess that's pretty good play. But yeah, he's on nothing now, and he top deck the Torrential, which will insulate me against the combo. So now he has like to have an extender plus the King plus Heavy Storm. So that's too many cards, and he can't really have the setup for it. So now he's trying to establish some Catastor, I guess. So I think I use Torrential Tribute here. Yeah, I'm kind of forced to. Then I go for the Gigantic Fortress, and opponent just send me defeat. So yeah, you can also get the Gigantic Chimeratech Over Dragon in the late game, and yeah, that just it. I was also on the Transmigration Prophecy, but I don't think it's the way to put more trap cards in the side deck for a Jinzo deck. But yeah, that's it for match number 1 against Fish OTK. So match number 2, so I start and open Creebons. So yeah, I'm against a Frog deck again, which is a pretty bad matchup for the deck. I found Ghost Sarcophagus with Arrow of Darkness, and Creebons will buy me a turn. So yeah, put it back in hand. He goes for a slight combo, get back the Substitute, and let's see what it hands. So yeah, so some cheap damage. So that's the thing. Also, like the frogs, they don't really put much pressure, so you you have time to find the Future Fusion against them. So that's cool. That's not Blackwing. Yes, let's say that's not Blackwing. So yeah, I ends up on triple dupe. So I go for Machina Gearframe, get Force, and I set Emergency Teleport so I don't die to some bullshit. You can swing with Caius, it's fine. And now I try to find the kill shots, and I should have it if it doesn't have Gore, so I can go. yeah, gear frame again. I have a synchro play with the emergency teleport to make Bryonac, so I can bounce every freaking dupe frogs, which I do, and then resolve the future fusion safely and get some Jinzos back. So 2 back because the third one is banished of Fire of Darkness, and I should have game if it doesn't have Gores. But it does, fortunately. So the hand is, let me see, yeah, triple dupe, and yeah, unfortunately, like I missed my shots, and yeah, it's gonna be pretty tough to come back from this because it's just establishing the dupe lock again, which gives me so much more trouble. So yeah, try to thin out the deck and maybe piece an OTK or something, like just something to push for the final damage. Thankfully, he cleared the Future Fusion with Unifrog, which would have cleared my Machina Fortress, but yeah, with like he just stabilized the board, and that was it. So I'm just gonna hide the hand. So that's game number 2. So I put Future Fusion this time, so it's gonna be a quick one. You just go for Swap Frog, it's fine. Whatever, just draw Upstart Goblin. Does he have a trap card? It does have a Regiki break, which I have to respect. So how do I? Yeah, go for Machina Gear Frame, get Machina Force. Oh yeah, Emergency Teleport. I make Bryonac forced to use the trap card, so he can have to answer. So he goes Regiki break, it's fine. Then I can go Future Fusion, and yeah, that's since I have Machina Force, that's just game. So we can go to game number 3. So that's what I like with the deck. Like you just have the nuke. So yeah, they have the answer or they don't, and if they don't, you just win. So yeah, going to game number 3. So yeah, opponent with very steady deck. So go for a 1 dupe and then second dupe. So yeah, he has the dupe lock, and I can't really answer it. So yeah, I was testing, like I said, the compulsory maybe to help me clear the dupe, and then I have the Jinzo, and then I go for the. So yeah, I go for Jinzo Fortress, Machina Fortress. Use the DD Core to set up Dark Iron Dragon. So yeah, DD Core helps you get that Dark Iron Dragon live. And now the play is you don't clear every back row so that he can't bring back the Tribune Frog, which he doesn't have because I have banished it. So I just push for a big damage, and I leave him at 400. And so yeah, it should be pretty cool, but unfortunately he has a Swap Frog extender. Then he can make Junk Synchron play and make Black Rose Dragon. So it's a pretty good trade for him, and now he has just 1 set. So now I have to piece up the final push. So can't really leave anything in attack position, but I also don't have anything. So yeah, I go for Cyber Dragon, you go G Prison, that's fine. So yeah, they're just siding more trap cards against me. He has 1 for 1, and then he's gonna establish, like, does he play a third dupe? Yeah, he does. So I keep top decking like dead cards. And yeah, I'm just waiting because it doesn't put any pressure. So yeah, like the more the turn it gives me, the better. So yeah, I'm trying to piece something up with a limiter removal and Cyber Dragon in damage step maybe, but I can't attack. So I have to make him attack me. And yeah, so I can't really play anything. And yeah, bounce back. So I top deck Lightning Vortex. So I use it, try to attack directly. So I get the dupes. So he will have another interrupt to protect him, so that's unfortunate. So he clears Cyber Dragon, and like I said, it doesn't happen often. But yeah, I just deck the Jinzo Returner, which for people who don't read the card, it can attack directly. So it's 600. So if the attack goes through, if it does not deprison, it dies. If there's Mirror Force or Regiki Break, I can clear Jinzo Returner. It brings back Jinzo, and then I can attack over Swap Frog, and it dies anyway. And yeah, just had the Regiki Break. So yeah, that's also a way you can finish the game with the Jinzo Returner if you put them low enough. So that's it. Yeah, in that game I didn't resolve. I mean, the last game didn't resolve the Future Fusion. Just made the big push with Jinzo and Machina Fortress. So now match number 3. Yeah, I lost Scissors. Opponent just set a card, so I go for Future Fusion. Unfortunately, I opened double Jinzo Returner, so it's a weak Future Fusion, but you just thin out the deck and like put him in a pretty bad position. So I just go Fortress and set 1. He set more cards, I attack directly. I use compulsory to recycle the Machina Fortress and set the Jinzo Returner, hoping he would clear it, so I get back the Jinzo. So yeah, my own Fortress clear my field. Jinzo Returner brings back Jinzo. Fortress special summon itself and try to go for game. He has Book of Moon, so he survives this. And then he set more cards. He goes for the Freed, and then clear the Fortress. So cleared my whole board. Fortunate, but I have a giant Trinade, and now I can just finish him up with what I have in hand. So now we can go to game number 2. And yeah, I think that will be an example where Doomcali Brown Knights shine. So I go for Cribbons, and as you can see, it just buys me a turn straight up. And also you can crash into with Shining Angel, so that's pretty cool. So I go for Doomcaliber Knight and clear the Shining Angel, and I let it go through. Then he goes for Hulk, and he missed again, so I pay again, and I get back the Future Fusion. So now, yes, Warrior Operation. I think I made the mistake here. I should have gone discard Jinzo, pick Jinzo to Special Summon Fortress, so that Future Fusion brings back triple Jinzo, but maybe I wanted to save space to normal summon Gear Frame. So let's see. So yeah, again, I have the Silent Judgment to protect the Future Fusion. Get them mirrors, get 2 Jinzos back, and yeah, okay. This was to make a Bryonac play, okay. So yeah, I make a Bryonac just to clear the seed because I know, I can't really clear the Shining Angel, and now if he doesn't have Gors, he can play it, but since he's on Warrior Operation and Valhalla, I guess he doesn't. So yeah, that's it for this match. And one last match for my training. I don't remember. I guess it's a value we're gonna see. So yeah, I just go Future Fusion. If I got stuff to get Future Fusion. So yeah, I go Trap the Shoot. Wait a second. So he's on. Oh no, it's on Gadget, Machina Gadget. Yeah, okay. So I bounce back the gear frame so he doesn't have access to the Fortress. And yeah, I just think that the Jinzo deck is the better Machina deck just because you have the ability to close the game in 1 turn. So you just push damage, but yeah, I just can take it and make a small Fortress. It's fine. I go Gear Frame, get the Force, and another Fortress to set up the kill shot next turn. I use the Book of Moon to clear the Fortress. Hit up the Gear Frame. Unfortunate. He chose not to push more damage. Wait, did he miss 18 and 25? No, okay, he was 400 off. So I get back Future Fusion. I go Heavy Storm first, obviously. Then I use its effects, get some monsters, and yeah, that's also a tech I was trying out. At some point, I cut 1 Cribbon to play 1 Plague Spreader Zombie, just because the theory is if you normal summon it and you have triple Jinzo, you can make double Synchro 8s in main phase 2. But I think it's very greedy of a card, so yeah, I think I make Dark End to clear track, then I go Torch Ruler. But yeah, you just have you have the Fortress, so you can clear the Dark End Dragon, then you have Smashing Ground. So, but at the same time, if I make Stardust, because I know he has Fortress, he can crash into Fortress and also clear Dark End without using Smashing Ground, so it's even worse. But yeah, you just have too much Machina cards, and yeah, oftentimes you just win with the Machina pressure. So now, let's open and start. He goes for Gear Frame. I think, yeah, open Future Fusion again, and he said it. So I go Heavy Storm, Special Summon Fortress, and I can only bring back double Jinzos because there's only 2 Returner in the main deck, and he has track, so he's not gonna die into this turn. So it buys him some time. So I just set the rug, and yeah, he goes for Gear to steal the Fortress. That's unfortunate. Then he goes for Yellow Gadgets. I have pulling the rug. And now I have to top deck some good cards, so yeah, he can clear the Jinzo Returner, being patient just so that he can clear Jinzo. And yeah, let's see. Oh, I win this game without. I mean, we saw Future Fusion, but I didn't win because of it. So now he's just putting the pressure on, and yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, just couldn't make it happen. So we go to game number 3, and here I open double Cyber Dragon, so Future Fusion is dead. And I think that's a match where, let me see, yeah, Vortex Trooper really shines because, yeah, top decks it, can put back the Cyber Dragon in the main deck, and so now Future Fusion is live again, so that's why I was playing that card in the deck. So I use its effect, and what do I get? I mean, it's just better than what I had before, so yeah. It goes for some gadgets and some pressure, so thankfully I played the Gors, so yeah, and I top deck the Lightning Vortex. So yeah, just I don't want to take too much damage, so yeah, Special Summon Gors to the Jinzo. So I go for Heavy Storm, he pays half his life points for a Silent Judgment, so I just set the Cyber Dragon, and yeah, because he can't really answer that, and yeah, then I can contact, make a gigantic fortress, use the wire operation. It's fine. I have the pulling the rug again, and now I can just make pressure with the strong body of the deck. So yeah, I go gear frame, which is better than any of the gadgets, and he can't use the Cyber Dragon. So now he has to set, so that's super weak. So I just normal summon Jinzo. So now he can't even use the trap cards. I think here, I don't know why I didn't special summon Cyber Dragon. Maybe he was thinking I could negate it. I don't know. So he just bluff set. So yeah, just make the pressure. I remind him that Jinzo just locked up the wire oppression, and yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes you just find a way with a Jinzo and the Machina Fortress, and that's so oppressive because they can't use any battle traps. They can't react to the summon. Those monsters are very big. They can't play Jinzo guards anymore. So yeah, you just put on the pressure with the Machina Jinzo lock. So yeah, that's it for this match number 4. I think I'm just gonna stop here. So yeah, that's how the list looks like as of now. I think the few cards I would like to use would be the Threatening War. Let's see. I don't know if it's worth to keep the Dimensional Prison, and maybe Threatening War would be better just to save time. I mean, gain turns before you get the Future Fusion from God Sarcophagus, for example. Or maybe I should put some on the side when I play against Fish OTK. And also, yeah, at some point I was considering maybe trying a soul exchange in the side, just because it helps you break Vanity Sphere for the Diana loop. Like you go soul exchange, tribute the whatever, maybe the set monster instead of a nobleman of course out. And then you just summon Jinzo, so it locks them up out of trap cards. And for example, for Vayu, it's pretty tough to beat because even Armwing is weaker than Jinzo, so they wouldn't need like Armageddon Knight in the play. Something like that. So it's very kind of a specific setup, or maybe Dark Warfare plus a Dark in hand. And also this means it only happens if you don't have a DD Crow. So yeah, I think the mind control is not very good in the deck, so that's why I took out of the side deck. So I think this can go, maybe this goes there. At some point I was on double breaker. I don't know, like the thing is because all the players that play the Sizzle 41, they siding the tornadoes to catch the Future Fusion, so that's why I was on the breaker. I never saw it in the tournament, so I don't really know how good it is, but in theory it gets you a +1. It's pretty good, especially in the deck that puts so much pressure, so I think it's pretty solid card in the side. But yeah, that's it for this episode, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye bye.